This morning, the FBI uncovered something chilling beneath one of Los Angeles' most famous mansions. A discovery so bizarre, it's leaving everyone questioning the truth. What they found? An underground tunnel that stretches from hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs' home, leading to a place once ruled by a legend of the entertainment world, the Playboy Mansion. But what's even terrifying? The rumors have been swirling for years, and now it seems the secrets buried underneath Diddy's mansion are more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Reports say the tunnel was used for something far beyond a simple escape route. Strange items were discovered, unsettling footage has surfaced, and even more disturbing allegations about Diddy's family are starting to surface in courtrooms. But how deep do these tunnels really go? Could they be a part of a much larger and darker world that we've only begun to uncover? Stick around, because what we're about to reveal will shake you to your core. The shocking discovery. This morning, federal agents made a discovery at Diddy's sprawling Los Angeles estate that no one could have predicted. Underneath his mansion, hidden beneath the plush carpet of his master bedroom, the FBI found a freshly dug tunnel. And not just any tunnel. It's reportedly connected to the legendary Playboy Mansion. Yes, you heard that right. The same Playboy Mansion that has been shrouded in rumors for decades, with whispers of underground passageways and mysterious connections to Hollywood elite. But the plot thickens. The tunnel was discovered after agents received an anonymous tip from a neighbor. When they arrived at the scene, what they found was truly bizarre. The tunnel's walls were damp, the floor littered with strange items, some of which were unsettlingly personal, like children's clothing. As agents ventured deeper into the underground passage, they found 6 locked rooms they couldn't access. And that's not all. Reports claim the tunnel didn't just lead to Diddy's property, it seemed to stretch even further, connecting to other high-profile homes, including the infamous Playboy Mansion. So why would someone like Diddy, known for his extravagant lifestyle and multi-million-dollar empire, need such a hidden, secretive passage? And what could have been going on in those rooms? The speculation is already starting to build. Some believe this tunnel network could have been used to move people, possessions, or even just to hide things that were better left out of the public eye. But here's where it gets truly disturbing. The existence of these tunnels has been rumored for years. Could they be part of something far more sinister than we realize? And who better to shed light on the mystery than Diddy's own son, Christian, who was allegedly found inside one of these tunnels during the raid? The deeper they go, the more secrets they seem to uncover. But is this just the beginning of a much darker truth? Stay tuned as we dig deeper into the strange world hidden beneath Diddy's mansion.
Tunnels, secrets, and allegations. For years, rumors have swirled around Diddy's mansion and the infamous Playboy Mansion. Whispers of underground tunnels, secret rooms, and strange activities that have never been fully explained. Now, the FBI's discovery has given these rumors a chilling new life. According to reports, not only do these tunnels connect to Diddy's mansion, but they also reach far beyond that, stretching under the streets of Los Angeles to connect with the Playboy Mansion itself. What's even more disturbing? Diddy's son, Christian, was allegedly found in one of these tunnels during the raid in 2024. As federal agents combed through the underground network, they discovered that Christian had been hiding there, perhaps aware of the bizarre world his father had created under the surface. And while Christian's presence in the tunnel was unsettling enough, even more troubling footage has surfaced. It shows Diddy and his son together at one of what are being called freak-offs, parties that reportedly took place in these underground spaces. But these aren't just any parties. They're alleged to be filled with disturbing activities, fueled by excessive drinking and drugs, and often surrounded by secrecy. footage of these so-called freak-offs has now been presented in court, leading to even more speculation about what really happens behind closed doors in Diddy's world. But it doesn't stop there. The rumors of Diddy's secret underground lifestyle are only growing, with former employees, insiders, and even family members coming forward with unsettling details. The question is, how far does this all go? Could this underground network be more than just a series of tunnels? Could it be part of a larger, darker world, one where power, control, and exploitation go hand in hand? As the investigation continues, we're starting to uncover a hidden side of Diddy's empire that few could have ever imagined. And with the ongoing legal battle surrounding him, the truth is only starting to surface.
A bizarre and unsettling history. To understand the depths of this chilling discovery, we need to take a step back and look at the strange history surrounding Diddy's properties. This isn't just about a few underground tunnels or rumors of secret parties. It's about a legacy built on disturbing actions and unsettling behavior that stretches back for years. One of the most bizarre aspects of Diddy's life is the ongoing allegations surrounding his family, specifically his children. Diddy's son, Christian, isn't just caught up in the mystery of these tunnels, he's also been linked to shocking accusations that paint a disturbing picture of what goes on behind closed doors. A lawsuit filed by a stewardess named Grace Omar has revealed chilling details about an alleged sexual assault by Christian during a yacht party in 2022. According to Omar, Christian was intoxicated and aggressive, pressuring her to drink and then groping her in a disturbing series of events. This isn't the only accusation that's surfaced either. There are other rumors involving Diddy's son Justin, and even accusations that Diddy himself was involved in trying to cover up these actions. But it doesn't end there. Diddy's relationship with his adopted son Quincy is another piece of this unsettling puzzle. Industry insiders have hinted at a strange, even inappropriate dynamic between Diddy and Quincy, with some going so far as to say that Diddy groomed his adopted son for years. A former artist who worked with Diddy, Freddie P., spoke out about what he witnessed between Diddy and Quincy, describing the situation as suspicious and unsettling. The disturbing implication is that Diddy maintained a close, almost controlling relationship with Quincy, ensuring that he stayed loyal and isolated from other family members. Could this behavior be part of a pattern that stretches back for years? And then there's the deeper, more sinister side to Diddy's world. Reports have surfaced about a possible connection between Diddy's mansion and the notorious underground tunnels that are rumored to have connected Hollywood's elite, including celebrities like Jack Nicholson and Michael Jackson, to the Playboy Mansion. In the 1970s, it was rumored that these tunnels were used to move people and even facilitate secretive, sometimes dangerous activities. These underground passageways weren't just a way to avoid the paparazzi. They were part of a much larger network designed to keep secrets hidden far beneath the surface of Hollywood's glitzy exterior. And now, with the FBI's discovery, it seems those rumors might not be so far-fetched after all. With each layer of this story, the connections between Diddy, his family, and these disturbing underground networks only become more chilling. The truth is beginning to come to light, but will it be enough to uncover the full extent of the secrets buried beneath Diddy's mansion? Exploring the dark allegations. As the investigation into Diddy's underground world deepens, the allegations surrounding him continue to escalate. The disturbing claims don't just stop with the discovery of tunnels or secretive parties. They paint a much darker picture of the man behind the empire. Let's take a closer look at the most troubling of these allegations, starting with the chilling accusations of sexual assault. Grace Omar's lawsuit against Christian Combs isn't the first time the Combs family has been embroiled in such accusations. Reports have also surfaced involving Diddy himself, accusations of sexual misconduct and abuse, some dating back years. One of the most horrifying details to emerge involves a lawsuit filed by Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, who claims she was subjected to physical and emotional abuse during their time together. Her accusations include being controlled, manipulated, and in some cases, subjected to violent outbursts. But the most disturbing part, some say these are just the tip of the iceberg. Insiders and former employees who have worked with Diddy for years have spoken out, revealing a pattern of coercion and abuse that goes far beyond a few isolated incidents. One former assistant, Mia, described a terrifying environment inside Diddy's mansion, one built on fear, manipulation, and control. According to Mia, Diddy maintained an iron grip on everyone around him, using his power and influence to intimidate and control those who worked for him. She even claimed that Diddy sexually assaulted her repeatedly, creating an environment of constant anxiety and terror. The legal cases continue to unfold, but one thing is certain. These aren't just baseless rumors. There's mounting evidence pointing to a culture of manipulation and abuse within Diddy's world. And while the public has long been enamored by his success and celebrity status, it seems the reality of his private life is far darker than anyone could have imagined. What's even more chilling is how Diddy seems to have used his power and wealth to silence those who have tried to expose him. The family members of those who've accused him, his sons, his assistants, have all reportedly been involved in helping cover up the evidence. Leaked reports have even suggested that Diddy used his influence to make sure key witnesses and documents disappeared, ensuring that the truth remained hidden for as long as possible. But now, with the FBI's raid and the ongoing court cases, it seems those efforts might finally be unraveling. The question remains, is this just a few bad actions in an otherwise successful career, or is there a much larger, more sinister network that has been operating under the surface for years? With the trial still ongoing and more disturbing revelations surfacing daily, it seems the dark truth behind Diddy's empire is finally starting to come to light.
The conspiracy and the cover-up. The deeper we go into this story, the more it becomes clear that what we're seeing may be part of something much larger than we originally thought. Diddy's mansion isn't just a place of luxury, it's becoming a focal point for dark secrets and an extensive cover-up operation. As more details emerge from the FBI's investigation and the ongoing legal battles, it's becoming harder to ignore the suspicion that Diddy has orchestrated an elaborate system to hide the truth. One of the most explosive conspiracy theories surrounding Diddy is that he's been using these underground tunnels not just for parties or private escapes, but as part of a well-planned getaway route to avoid the authorities. Leaked reports have suggested that these tunnels were used for more than just moving people around his properties. They might have been his escape route during moments of crisis. In fact, many believe Diddy may have used these underground passageways to escape to the Bahamas, away from the prying eyes of the media and the legal system. But it's not just the tunnels that are raising questions. There's an increasing sense that Diddy has been pulling strings behind the scenes to control the narrative and suppress any evidence that could threaten his empire. After all, his fortune and public persona have been built on power, control, and secrecy. And now it seems that he's used all of that to keep his dark world hidden for as long as possible. The fact that these tunnels reportedly connect not only to his own properties, but also to the Playboy Mansion, the same mansion long believed to be at the heart of Hollywood's most exclusive and mysterious networks, raises the stakes even higher. Was this all part of a larger covert operation that involves some of the most powerful figures in entertainment? And what about the allegations linking Diddy to the infamous freak-offs, underground parties that allegedly took place in these tunnels? Could these be more than just wild rumors? The FBI's raid on Diddy's mansion has only confirmed that something very strange and deeply disturbing was happening beneath the surface. But what else was hidden in those locked rooms, and why were they kept so secret? Even more troubling, what else might be out there that hasn't been uncovered yet? As the investigation continues, the idea that Diddy's actions were part of a coordinated effort to cover up crimes, protect high-profile individuals, and suppress evidence seems more and more plausible. The conspiracy doesn't just end with the tunnels. It's a tangled web of cover-ups, legal battles, and people working behind the scenes to protect a man whose empire has long been built on secrets.
But now, as the walls begin to close in, it seems that the truth might finally be impossible to hide.
Courtroom drama and public scrutiny. As the investigation continues, the legal battle surrounding Diddy has reached a boiling point. What was once a simple story of a celebrity involved in underground tunnels and disturbing rumors has now turned into a full-blown courtroom drama. The accusations against Diddy are not just shocking, they're now being played out in a courtroom, with public scrutiny intensifying as more details emerge. The most recent developments have revealed that Diddy's defense team is pulling out all the stops in an attempt to secure his freedom. The defense has already requested a mistrial twice, citing issues with evidence and claims of prosecutorial misconduct. One of the most dramatic moments in the trial came when Diddy's legal team accused the prosecution of presenting false evidence regarding a woman who claimed to have been dangled over a balcony by Diddy in 2016. They argue that Diddy was in a completely different state at the time and therefore could not have committed the alleged crime. This has only fueled the fire of suspicion that Diddy is pulling strings to influence the case in his favor. But the real drama unfolded when juror misconduct was brought to light. Juror number 6, who had previously claimed to live in the Bronx with his family, was found to have made inconsistent statements about his life. It was revealed that he had lied about his residence and family situation, casting doubt on his credibility. This has led to concerns about the possibility of jury tampering, with the defense trying to argue that this juror might have had an agenda to influence the outcome of the trial. The judge has already expressed concerns about the integrity of the jury, and there's a real possibility that this could derail the entire case. In the midst of this chaos, the prosecution continues to build its case, presenting evidence that paints a much darker picture of Diddy's actions. Leaked photos from Diddy's arrest show disturbing images of drugs, guns, and even bondage supplies found in his home. The pictures speak for themselves, suggesting a lifestyle far removed from the glamorous image Diddy has always cultivated. These revelations are sending shockwaves through the public, and the scrutiny is only growing stronger. With each passing day, it becomes clearer that the world Diddy has built is full of dangerous secrets. The courtroom is becoming the battleground where not just his freedom, but the entire Hollywood elite's hidden world is being exposed. As more evidence comes to light, it raises the question, is Diddy the only one with skeletons in his closet? Or is this trial about to unravel a much larger, more corrupt system that has allowed these dark deeds to go on unchecked for decades?
The bigger picture. As the trial unfolds and more shocking details emerge, the real question begins to shift. This isn't just about Diddy anymore. This is about the system that has allowed him and others like him to operate in the shadows for so long. The discovery of underground tunnels, the disturbing allegations, and the troubling legal battles are beginning to reveal a much larger picture, one that could shake the very foundation of the entertainment industry. For years, Diddy has been seen as an untouchable mogul, a man who built an empire from nothing. His success, wealth, and public persona have made him one of the most influential figures in the world of music, fashion, and media. But what if this empire was built on secrets and lies, hidden from the public eye? What if the fame and fortune were just a cover for something darker? Something that has been happening behind closed doors for decades. The more we learn about the underground tunnels, the more it seems like Diddy's mansion was just one part of a larger web, a network that extends far beyond his own properties. The connections to the Playboy Mansion, the whispers about Hollywood's elite using these tunnels to move in and out of each other's homes without detection, these aren't just rumors anymore. They're part of a disturbing pattern that suggests a much deeper, more systemic issue. But it's not just the celebrities involved that are under scrutiny. The authorities, the legal system, and even the media have all played a part in protecting these powerful individuals. We've already seen how Diddy's defense team is pulling strings in the courtroom, trying to manipulate the system to secure his freedom. But what if this isn't an isolated case? What if there are others out there, celebrities, moguls, and industry leaders who have used their power and influence to protect themselves from justice, keeping their darkest secrets hidden from the world? As the trial progresses and more evidence comes to light, it's clear that this case is about more than just one man's actions. It's about a larger, more corrupt system that has allowed this behavior to go on for too long. The question now is whether or not this system will finally be held accountable, or if Diddy and others like him will continue to hide in the shadows.
Conclusion. As the dust settles and the final revelations emerge, one thing is certain. The story of Diddy's empire is far from over. What started as a simple investigation into a mansion with underground tunnels has spiraled into a deep dive into corruption, secrecy, and hidden lives that have remained untouched for too long. The disturbing discoveries, the unsettling allegations, and the ongoing courtroom drama have only peeled back the first layer of a much darker truth. But perhaps the most chilling takeaway from all of this is the realization that this isn't just about one man. Diddy may be the face of the scandal, but he's not the only one in the crosshairs. The industry, the people in power, and the systems that allowed this behavior to go unchecked for decades are all starting to come under intense scrutiny. What will happen now? Will the truth finally come to light? Or will the powers that be continue to protect their own? In the end, this case isn't just about Diddy's guilt or innocence. It's about the system that has allowed men like him to operate in the shadows without fear of consequence. The tunnels, the secretive parties, the disturbing allegations, these are just the surface of a much deeper issue. The question remains, is true justice even possible when the system is so deeply entrenched in power and corruption? And as the trial rages on, we can only wonder what the next shocking revelation will be. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on this shocking case.